Well, we just got back from moose camp a couple days ago. Insulator's got all the vapor barrier hung in here. Everything's insulated, blown in the walls. What we're going to concentrate on now is turning this section into our home for the next year or two, however long it takes to get the house done. So we're going to close off these two doors. We're going to try to get all these doors and windows in. I'm buying this garage door this year, and I'm buying the big door also, so I got to get the lid hung in here. I got to get all the foam on the walls all the way around. And we're doing a loft all the way across here so that I can stack my snow machines up there, my more rare ones. And in that corner, we're going to put, somewhere in here, we're going to put a little bedroom or two for the boys for temporary living. Original plan was to put one big loft all the way across here, but we decided to not do that. I kind of like this huge garage. So I think we are just going to start putting the foam up. No loft. Well, you can see the breath. It's getting cold. Got the garage doors framed in. Getting ready to put the plywood on, throw some insulation in there. Tomorrow, Miranda and I were going to pull or install windows and doors and a tarp. Well, we just got 3 of the windows installed. Now I'm going to install the doors. Oh, and we got the garage doors framed in, insulated, and vapor barred earlier this morning. But we got all the windows and doors installed last night. That one up there was a pain. My framing was off a little bit, but we got it in. Now what we're doing is I got an old forced air furnace. We're gonna bring it in and put it right here, right where the wood boiler is gonna go. So we got temporary heat. This garage door won't be here for another 2-3 weeks, so we're just gonna put a tarp over that. And that's our plan for the morning. And I believe we're gonna start putting the foam on the walls. Well, this morning, I got one of my uncles hauling some gravel for me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put our foam, 2 foot of foam all the way around the footer of the garage. I already put foam under the door right here, but we're gonna go around the side here and in the front, get rid of this big old step going into the garage. When you put this foam in, you want it sloped away from the house so any water that hits it runs away. So that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, we got all the foam laid out. Uncle Johnny dropped a load of gravel already. Just gonna work our way around the house or the shop here. So here's what we ended up with for the gravel. Ended up buying 10 loads. We need to get a compactor in here. Might try to get one tomorrow, but it's definitely nice not having to step up into the shop anymore. Anyways, what I'm working on right now, just got done putting the plywood on the bathroom and boiler room wall there. And I'm getting the ledger board up for the loft. Continue that all the way down. I'm gonna get the loft boards up tonight and hopefully all that plywood on. Well, hey everybody. It's October 1st today. It's down around 30 degrees. You can see we put a tarp up last night. Our garage doors are 2-3 weeks out still, but here's what we got going last night. Finally got heat in here. You get heat in your building. It's nice. I've had this forced air furnace for a few years and I had several hours into trying to get it to run. Couldn't figure it out. Ended up calling a guy in town here. I replaced that. Still wouldn't run. Evidently I just needed to put a jumper wire in there and I had several hours. But anyways, it's finally going. All our doors and windows are in. Insulation is all on the walls. The lid's not done yet in the shop, but it's gonna hold heat good enough. Today we're gonna finish the boiler room, or the loft. I need to get this boiler room done for Isaac, my plumber. He's coming out in a couple days, so we're gonna sheetrock the back wall because the house will be on the other side of that, so we have to have 5/8 rock there. And then I bought the whole inside of the mech room is going to be this galvanized metal siding. I'm not sure what color we're doing in the shop yet. We're doing white on the lid. Not sure what we're doing on the walls, but that's our plan for the boiler room. While I'm working on that, the boys and Miranda are going to start packing in the 2-inch foam that we will be putting on all the exterior walls in the whole building here. So that'll give us, right now we got an R35 in the wall with blow-in insulation, and putting 2 inches of foam gives us another 7 3/4. So we're right at almost 43 R value in the walls. It's going to be a pretty tight, efficient build. right underneath the truss. But there's a plate up there, so you're cool. So yesterday we got pretty much all the foam up and pretty much all stripped. Miranda and Owen are finishing off above the garage doors here, and then we're actually gonna foam in the garage doors, you know, temporarily while we're living in here. But while they're finishing that, Aaron and I are going to get this loft built so that we can finish the boiler room. I gotta have that done today. Plumber's coming out tomorrow or the next day, so we gotta get that boiler room done. So here's the loft. I'm gonna stop here for now. I've got a 10-inch I-beam that's gonna go from here to that wall over there, just above that door. So I gotta build some header, probably put a steel beam across there for a header. But anyways, then I'll finish this. But for now, I gotta get my stovepipe flanged through the floor here so we could get out here. But Aaron's excited. This is going to be his room. Might throw Miranda up here too if she's being bad. You know what? Put something in there to put pressure on it. It'd be nice. Need 1, 2, then that will take care of that. Then put one here. So, put your hands up there. How are you on your end? Are you touching?
No. Right there is touching for me.
Okay, so I did a little bit of work on the boiler room tonight. Got another breaker in the panel. But for the boys, it's a big night. They're moving into the shop. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the wall tent, set it up in there. It's getting pretty cold at night. It's October 3rd. I'm having to work, so that's why we're doing this at night. But insulators, finally got all the insulation sprayed, so we're holding pretty good heat. Figured to get the boys out of the wall tent. They've actually been starting a fire every night, but they also have an electric heater in there, so it's not like they've been freezing. But here's where they've been staying. It's a pretty big wall tent we used to use when we hunted a lot closer to the road than we do now. Anyways, we got the beds in here. And then lighting that wood stove off every night, burning scraps, but we also had an electric heater in here. It's gonna be a lot better in the shop for them. It's getting down in the low 30s, maybe. Well, we gotta take it down. It will not fit through there. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. We got it set up in the corner of the garage. Boys are going to be living the high life.